Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Lately, I've been getting emails from people with links to other people's videos or YouTube channels. And, people are telling me, see, this guy is copying you or this girl is copying you. They're trying your style of content or they are trying your method to get views. And, naturally, I tend to check, okay, what are these people doing? But to be honest with you, when I see it, I'm like pretty okay. And then some people tell me, hey man, listen, you need to double down on your efforts. You need to start marketing yourself, be aggressive. But that's where I tell people, listen, relax. And then I have to explain to them why. So that's why I thought I'll put a video and I'll address this separately. See, one thing is, I don't own any space in relation to any particular industry, whether it is informing people about the Middle East or UAE or Dubai. Let's say personal branding, I don't own it. Anyone can jump in, anyone can jump out. In fact, when I started my career on YouTube or as a full-time trainer, consultant, whatever, I myself was new. I didn't know anything. I had to start from zero. So what these people are doing is also starting from zero. So number one is, we should not discourage anyone. We should not say no to anyone. Just as I wanted ease of entry and I wanted an opportunity, these people also are doing the same. That's number one. The second one is, when you have competition, it's actually healthy because it kind of motivates and pushes you to be better. Others, you tend to be complacent and you tend to take things for granted. So in my case, I'm very aware that there is competition. There are people better than me. I need to up my game. I'm constantly reminded of that. Okay. So that's the second thing why it's good. The third is this one's kind of, I think, a big one, which people don't consider. Now, people see me coming on YouTube and they're like, hey, shit, man, this person's copying you. And there are many other people who say, they've actually sent me emails. I had this guy who sent me an email, said, I want you to know that in another few weeks or few months, I'll be creating a channel just like yours. So just giving a heads up. That's kind of like telling me, be careful. I'm going to be a competition. So he said, I'm going to make sure there's a full-fledged team and all that. I was like, okay. Well, I wish you all the best. And then there were people also who have, without informing me, have copied. I'll give you a good example. In Dubai, UAE, as far as I know, I was the first and only personal branding strategist who coined that term in Dubai for myself. Nobody else was there. There were coactive coaches, there were life coaches, there were NLP coaches, there were coaches belonging to particular industry. But in my case, I didn't want to belong to any industry. I didn't want to associate myself because I was like, if I associate myself to that industry, I have to follow by their rules, which I don't want. I want my own thing, So early on, I refused to put the term NLP coach, life coach, coactive coach, whatever coach, even though I'd done those disciplines. I did think about it. I initially did experiment by putting NLP certified and all that below my name as an email signature. But quickly I got it out. I tried different slogans like thinker, trainer, thought provoker, or the tattooed trainer, TTT. But eventually, because I used to focus on personal branding, I said instead of personal branding coach or personal branding trainer, I'll put strategy, personal branding strategist. Now, I coined that term and then I started to, obviously market myself. So I met a couple of people over the period of time, clients. So this one particular lady who I met, obviously I provided my services to her. Everything was going fine and everything was okay. And then obviously after some time I left UAE. She was doing something else totally. But later on, one day, when I switched on a particular social media, I'll not name which one, I found that she had coined the exact term that I had coined, personal branding strategist. And the funny thing was, the video style, the content style, the blogging style, there were a lot of similarities. So what I did is, to be sure, I asked a couple of the people who I know for years and years. I told them, can you just check, this is her video, this is her article, this is her, stuff. Do you see any similarities between what she's doing and what I'm doing? So I asked these people who I really respect, who would always tell me if I was wrong, I was wrong. They checked it out and they're like, Loy, this is a blatant, this blatant plagiarism. She has copied your content, she has copied your title, she has copied everything. You need to, name and shame, and you need to, some even said serve a legal notice. I was like, how can you serve a legal notice, man? So I was a little irritated by that fact. Like, you meet me as a client and all that, and then all of a sudden you start copying what I'm doing. It's like I go to a doctor because I'm sick for a disease, and next thing you know, I've certified myself as a doctor. So I was like, quiet. So what I did is I just observed to see what would she do. So I saw her videos, I saw her blogs. Later on I realized, okay, her audience is not on YouTube. Her audience is on a different social media platform. Okay, that is number one. Second one is her clientele. Mine was predominantly, those days it was Indians. Okay, hers, she chose Europeans. Then third one was where I was focusing on teaching people in terms of their brand. She was pretty vague. Like, I couldn't understand what she was doing. But later on, she branched out into selling courses. You sign up for my course, I'll teach you what is personal. So I was like, fuck it, that's not what I want to do. I never want to sell a course. So then she started putting 1-minute videos or 2-minute videos and doing live session. A strategy which I tried, live sessions I used to do on Facebook Live. I used to do 45 minutes to 60 minutes with my wifey. But I stopped that because I was like, the ROI is pretty bad. So after a period of few months, I realized her audience is different. My audience is different. Her audience will never come to me. My audience will never go to her. And eventually, we branched out in two different ways. She has moved more into teaching courses and doing speaking engagements for free and traveling to countries and doing speaking engagements in offices, which is not my thing at all. I hate that. And then obviously she being a really, blonde kind of a girl, you'll get many people kissing her ass. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, wow. Even if she talks crap. Oh, you're so amazing. Wow, this is so... I was like, this is all fucking fake nonsense, man. Shit. So I was like, she doesn't cross into my path. Why am I bothered? Wish her all the best. And obviously, over the period of time, she has branched out, and her kind of humor, her kind of content, I don't know who it fools, or it's so ridiculous and cartoony. Like, she dresses up sometimes wearing a unicorn, like a cartoon, and she does and like standing and posing like a baby girl, and I don't know what the fuck is that supposed to do with personal branding. And then she talks like children. What is your personal brand? How should you name yourself? Oh, am I a personal brand? I don't do all that fucking shit, man. That's all fucking nonsense. So anyway, she's doing her thing. See, because end of the day, it all comes down to money, man. You can do all those gimmicks, and show cute faces and all that. End of the day, you're talking about money. You need to make fuckloads of money. And for me, I moved into the serious aspect of personal branding, where I would choose less number of clients but would pay me good amount of money. And obviously, after moving to Thailand, Samui, I had to move all my content online. So I became hardcore into making sure that whatever content I posted, it was worthy enough to get me business or add value to my brand. That's where, from resumes to interview skills to real life strategies, not just you can be a brand, believe in yourself, happy, all that shit. Then from there, I bumped into, the real stories of UAE. And today that has been a branding exercise. And what I do is earn money. Now, if someone copies my content, and let's say someone comes up with Dubai-based news, there are plenty of guys who speak Hindi and Urdu, and there are girls and guys who say the reality of Dubai and all that. That is not the big deal. Let's say someone who has an amazing production setup, someone who is very beautiful and attractive, they will easily get followers. And someone speaks in Hindi and Urdu, or let's say Tagalog and Philippines, they'll get a massive following. But I'll tell you where the problem is. It's not the following that is the problem. The problem is, how do you earn money? And if you do not have that basic foundation in place, how are you going to make money? And what the fuck are you doing? Day and night, you're going to keep posting content, okay? Which takes time. I'll tell you, it's not easy. You need to break your head. You need to use energy, your creativity, your time, expertise to upload all this content. And then, if you're not making money, what's the point? And I'll tell you straight up, having hundreds of views or millions of views, it's not enough. If you have to make money online, every video has to be 1 million views. If you get 1 million views per video, you're talking of good money. If you're not making 1 million views per video, you're wasting your time. So for me, if anyone copies my videos or my format or my content, you're welcome. I encourage you to join and give your hand. And if you become successful, well, you're the man. For me, I just know one thing. Competition is always there. It will always be there. There will come a day where someone will be much more better than me in terms of production value, in terms of content, in terms of so many things. But it comes down to making money. And if you can make money, great. You've nailed it on the head. If you're not making money, then this all is gimmicks. It's a waste of time. You're just trying to show off, nurture your ego. There are plenty of them out there. I'm 40, 43, 44. What the fuck am I going to do with, nurturing my ego, having fans for what? Those days are finished, man. Now it's only about sustaining and saving and, providing for a family. So these are my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think. And yeah, don't ask me who the person is, because I don't want to give more publicity to that person. You do your searching and find out who is. And let me know your thoughts. Okay? Put your comments down below. This is me signing off. Take care.